Hi, and welcome back to Musicians Edition Practice with me for flute. I'm your teacher, Risa, and today we're working in the Rubank Advanced Method 1. So, first off, how you like the new hair? Fun, right? I got really annoyed with my long hair, and usually that's a sign for me to turn around and donate it. They do it pretty much any time I get really annoyed with my long hair. Not my first time, but my first time since we've been working together here at Musicians Edition. So it's a big change, but it feels very freeing. It's nice, kind of needed. All right, anywho, to our lesson. We're on page 16 looking at the D major stuff, which includes the two sharps, the F sharp and the C sharp. All right? So let's go ahead, we'll get used to this. Just like usual, we're gonna take these lessons a little bit on the slower side, but it is your responsibility to work on the speed at your own time. All right, here we go. Taking a look at 57. 1, 2, 1, 2. Alrighty, excellent job. Hopefully at that speed it wasn't too bad. So you're gonna wanna make sure you master that and just hold that first note out a little bit longer since it's an eighth, not a 16th. And then just make sure you're holding those quarter notes and rests out for their duration, okay? So now you're gonna wanna speed this up on your own time. Use your metronome, make it a little more precise. Just watch those F's and C's. That C sharp can throw a lot of people off just kind of as you go. Sometimes your fingers might get a little slow too. So make sure that you can play it consistently and strong, okay? And then start speeding it up. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at 58, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, excellent job. So you might need to slow that one down just a little bit, or that might have been a good pace. So just remember to kind of watch your counts here as well. So as you start to progress, and on your own time, use the metronome, okay? Make sure you're playing the 16ths, and then just remember to hold that out for the eighths. A lot of people have a tendency to rush those because we were playing in 16ths and they want to continue playing on 16ths. So make sure you slow that down for eighths, okay? And then just watch your articulations. Just, make sure that you're slurring and that you have clean fingers, okay? Slow it down if you need to. Use the metronome. Speed it up as you master it, okay?
This lesson is brought to you by the Musician's Edition practice book. Make goals and keep track of progress throughout the whole year. When you're done with this video lesson, don't forget to mark this practice time in your Musician's Edition practice book. Now back to the video.
All right, let's take a look at our last one for today, 59. All right, so taking a look, we can still see this is D major. I guess in my head I wanted to play minor. I'm like, let's take a look at our accidentals for the minors. Oh, no. We're still in major. So no worries there, though we are gonna play up high. All right, here we go. Let's give this a try. We'll slow this one down a little bit since there's a little bit of articulation in this a little bit. Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, excellent job there. So with this one, just make sure you practice nice and slowly. Those high notes can be a pain. Make sure you're getting them. And then for this one, I want you to really watch your articulation. Ta, 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 ta. Okay, so make sure you take a little time to practice that as well. And then as usual, pull out that metronome and work on speed. All right, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know down in the comments. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit like, notify, and subscribe so you don't miss any of our practices. Thanks for joining, and until next time.